So we can break down each movie genre also when it comes into this energy. So look, check this out. Right now, the sun. The sun energy is spotlight, joy, happiness, fun, and being aware of others or the environment or the surroundings. The moon, connection, emotional, self-aware, going deep within self in some way, shape, or form, or a self-analysis, or a movie, or not even gonna say a movie, but narrative kind of energies, or the moon. If it's a movie that's based upon the moon, this is like movies that have a narrator in it. It's coming from one person's perspective, one person's life, how they grew up, and the meanings and reasons why they do what they do in some way, shape, or form. That's a movie that's using heavy moon energy. But the moon itself, connection, emotional, and self-aware. Mercury, thinking, puzzles, talkative, and informational. So any movie that's correlated into that, which I'm gonna get specific with the jobs, but I'm just doing it overall right here. Mercury, thinking, puzzles, talkative, informational. Venus, love, value, indulging, pleasures, and lostness. Mars, war, action, passion, sex, aggressiveness. Low-key darkness. Jupiter, mystery, religious, adventure, uplifting. Saturn, realistic. Uranus, change, rebellion, detachment, extreme. Neptune, mystic, dreamy, imaginative, illusions. Pluto, death, transformation, deep, sneaky, and darkness. So Mars would just be dark. Pluto will be darkness. So darkness is an overall scary movie, a whole movie dark. Mars is just dark. You might have a dark individual like the Joker or Batman or just a dark individual, but the movie ain't dark itself. You just got a person that's in a dark shit though. You know what I'm saying? But Pluto itself, the movie is dark itself. Like what's that movie? When it was in the woods and shit like that. It was one of the first movies that they did with regular cameras and shit like that. The witch something and something. I forgot what it was called. The witch, the Blair Witch. It might have been a Blair Witch. It might have been Blair Witch. It might have been that, if I ain't mistaken. Might have been. It might sure. Y'all saying it? Yes. Boogie Oogie said it. So yeah, it's confirmed. It's Blair Witch. Yep. All right. Yeah, like movies like that overall. Saw, Jason. You know what I'm saying? Jason had Mars and Pluto in it. You know what I'm saying? Because not only was Jason aggressive, he got abused alone kid. So that's Aries, and he was all aggressive and swords and shit like that with the mask, and it was a scary movie. Freddy Krueger is more like Neptune and Pluto. So it's in your dreams, but it's still scary. Neptune and Pluto. You know what I'm saying? Jason, Mars and Pluto. You know what I'm saying? Like they be used, so they same way how I broke down earlier. They do little sextiles and shit like that, but the main theme be the main planet, and then they add certain other shit with it. And each movie got a certain theme, a certain planet that add other shit with it. But we're gonna get into that. So, like I said, Neptune, mystic, dreamy, imaginative, illusions. Pluto. I said Pluto. Pluto, voodoo. That's where voodoo come from. Pluto. Oh shit. But like I said, death, transformation, dark, deep. Darkness, sneaky. Now, here's the thing. And suspense and shit like that. Now, the sun. Well, not Pluto can be a little bit suspenseful, but that's kind of like Mercury too, because you have to figure out something on logic. But if it's suspense about a death, that's Pluto. A movie based on Pluto. Like that movie Misery Loves Company. That's a movie based on Pluto. Add Mercury with it and shit like that and shit. But all right, so now as far as the movie genres based upon the planets itself and its motherfucker. Yep, Chucky got motherfucking Mars, Venus in that shit. And so it's Pluto based because it's a scary movie. But then they got Mars because he's a little crazy motherfucker, a little scary, little crazy motherfucker. And it's Venus, a little crazy motherfucker in love. And it's a toy. So it's based upon indulgence or pleasure in some way, shape, or form. And so he be switching sides between smiling and being angry and shit like us, being a good dog and that nice the Mars and Venus shit for real. But the movie is Pluto. Real shit. That's like, yep. I try to do the motherfucking part 2 because we're gonna break down each and the narrative, aka the vibration that put you in. and how we carry out these same traits every day in our lives, because they based on virtues in the Bible. So that's what part 2 going to be about, breaking down specific movies like The Matrix, so Chucky, I'm throwing that one in there, all kind of shit. I'm going to sit back and have time so I can name a good like 20, 30 movies that all of us are extra familiar with in this motherfucker. Like household name movies and shit like that and shows. But like Chucky, that's one of them in this motherfucker. All right, the sun. So movies that's backed and supported by the sun, movie genres is comedy. Somebody said this explains the worldly action. Shout to Ruth Lurker. Right. And that's how we all be lost in, like, they got so many ways to put us in magic squares. It ain't funny. But movies that's correlated on the sun, this is comedy. So now the subgenres are comedy. It'd be like Spring Break, vacational movies. What the fuck did I write right here? I don't even know what the fuck I wrote right there. But for the most part, as far as vacation, fun movies, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature. Things, kid movies, childlike movies, all that is dealing with the sun. Or movies like Spirit, you know what I'm saying? Shit like, damn, I liked that movie. That was a good movie. It made me feel like a kid again, or some shit like that, or it took me back. And shit. Like the movie The Wood. That'd be the sun mixed in with the moon. You know what I'm saying? So the sun, it shows you it's from a person, and it's from a person's perspective also. So that's the moon. But then it's the sun because it's about a person in an environment. They moved into another environment, and then they moved to the West Coast. So it's sunny over there, but not just utilizing the sun. They had to pay attention to the environment, what's going on, pay attention to other people's actions, correlated with their actions, find their individuality in that. All that is sun energy. Then they use the moon, aka coming from one person's perspective, and is dealing with memory and shit like that. Sparks the sun and the moon. So we feel good after we watch a movie like that, like The Wood. Or something like that. Like, damn, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, stuff I went through when I was in school, or when like, we all had those kind of conversations after that kind of shit. So like the sun, comedy, spring break, vacational, kid movies, or movies that bring your child's like spirit back in harmony in some way, shape, or form. Tales from the Hood, that's my motherfucking shit. That's my motherfucking shit. That used to be my favorite part of the movie at the end. When these motherfuckers realized they was in hell. I used to love that part. Dude looked at them and started laughing. His little CGI ass tongue start coming out and shit like that. Motherfucking yeah, nigga, y'all in hell now, nigga. You in hell now. They thought they was having a good time. They thought they was gay banging and all that kind of shit. Homeboy thought he was getting over. He thought he was killing niggas. He thought it was wrong. He thought it was all kind of shit. Hell yeah. You goddamn right. You motherfuckers is in hell, bitch. You better believe it. Rock them motherfuckers and sleep. That's what I say. Y'all better be careful coming across these bums and shit like that. They be knowing more than y'all. But y'all disrespect them and shit like that and things because y'all don't know what's going on. I'm trying to take this shit off. But, I didn't mean to break it. I ain't break it. But yeah, y'all disrespect them and shit like that and things of that nature. And these motherfuckers fuck around your ass, end up in hell or some shit like that. And then when your ass get to hell, the motherfucker first face you see is that bum you spit on. You better believe it. You better believe it, motherfucker. Real shit. Other than that, though, like I said, right? Motherfucker, the moon. The moon is bringing drama, domestic violence, family, home life, and things of that nature. So that's what the moon bring drama. So drama. That's the moon. That's the moon movie genre. You know what I'm saying? Drama. Any movie that got drama under it, it's the moon. It's going to emotionally persuade you in some way, shape, or form. And see, that's the most powerful kind of movies, dramas. Because if you can add suspense to a drama, aka shit like Mercury, boom, that'd be a hell of a movie. If you could add a little bit fun to drama, boom, that's like The Wood, the movie and shit like that. Based upon utilizing the sun. If you can utilize love with drama, boom, that's a toxic relationship ass movie. Y'all love those kind of movies. A drama about love? What? Y'all would be no such thing as love and hip hop without those kind of movies. You better believe it. Any kind of movie that's based on the moon, drama, and they know how to do other shit with it right, be better movies than any other movie. You know what I'm saying? Think about movies that got sequels. The main reason people be calling the sequels phony and call the first movie the best one is because the first movie had the most drama in it. Even when they talk about action movies, people complain that the sequels and the third one be phony because it got more action in it and shit like that, not knowing that psychologically it's just because the first movie laid down the groundworks and the foundation. Shout out to Prime 9, and the groundworks and the foundation was a drama, something to get you emotionally attached to something, to get you reacting to certain characters. Oh, that's how toxic this character is. Oh, this character remind me of this kind of person. Oh, this character, the boss here. Oh, you know what I'm saying? That's the drama of it. Y'all love drama. Y'all love toxic because that's all y'all see at work, at school, when y'all out and about. It ain't shit. You don't even want to watch it if it ain't got no drama in it. I don't give a fuck. It could be the most positive. It could be some teaching shit. If it ain't got no form of drama or cussing out and the motherfuckers in there, some shit like that, I think you'll be like, it's gonna go in one ear, not the motherfucking other. I think the movie's based upon drama in the moon, the most powerful. God damn it, you better believe it. Now, I ain't say it's the best movies, but god damn it, it's the most powerful. You better believe it. Think about all the movies that made you sit back and think about shit way after the fact. It probably got drama tight on it. The drama genre on it. You better believe it. And especially the ones that is mainly the moon based, drama based, but they use a little bit of Venus. Woo! Ah, that's y'all favorite movie, goddamn it. Y'all better believe it. You know what I'm saying? You better believe it. Motherfucker, what's that movie? With Tina Turner and motherfucking Ike Turner. You know what I'm saying? Love. What the fuck? What love got to do with it? What love got to do? God damn it! God damn it, that's the moon of Venus right there. What love got to... God damn it, you'll remember that for the rest of your fucking life. You better believe it. You better believe it. Better believe it. Shout out to Proud Now. You said Shakespeare started a lot of his plays like that. Right. Drama. A lot of this world is based on drama. That's all we see when we turn on a news channel. Drama. That the moon is the closest planet here, so that's going to be the hardest influence. So the movie genre off that energy is going to be the hardest movies. Dramas. Hardest movies. Thank you so much for the donation. Esoteric Crazy. Set it off in this. That's a drama. And then they use they use all kind of shit with that. They used a little bit of the sun, just a little piece of the sun, little piece. They use that with Jada Pinkett a little bit, but heavy Mercury in that. Heavy Mercury, which is suspense and shit like that, and trying to get over shit, and a little bit of Mars. You know what I'm saying? Because they had Cleo for that, Queen Latifah. You know what I'm saying? So it's a moon-based movie, but they use little Mercury, little Mars, little Mercury, little Mars. Made you think about all the crazy shit they went through. Made you think, Mercury, about all the crazy shit they went through. Mars. But the movie was a drama, though. That's why it was hard. Because they was going through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Jada, man, all she tried to do was work and pay for her motherfucking younger brother tuition. Just for his monkey motherfucking ass to get fucking killed. Damn, why we gotta live here? Boom, she got a purpose. Shit. Now you drawing then to her character. Boom, got Queen Latifah quality, got the dyke, she eating bitches pussy and shit like that. She hard as shit on rims, she respected by the niggas. Boom! You into her story. Boom, you got the timid, scared one, cause she can't stop fucking, so she got a kid and shit like that. So yeah, she down, she the homegirl, but damn, y'all always gotta give her courage and shit like that and shit like, and have her stop sucking dick and shit like, boom, y'all in her, boom, got hurt. Oh, I'm saying, you got Vivica Fox. Boom, you got the in-between. She like the leader. She kind of could play the Jada role. She could play the Queen Latifah role. That's how they had her in the movie. Yeah, so she was kind of like the leader and shit, like low-key, like, you know, like the strong one, the strong fan, the strong friend, like the Raheem and Juice, where that's the strong friend, but they always expendable. You know what I'm saying? You know, like they always expendable. Like yeah, that's the strong friend, but they don't gotta be the main character because I like this person better. So I know this person ain't the main person in the group, but I just connect with this person more. So that was Jada Pinkett. You know what I'm saying? But Vivica Fox was that she was the bitch. You know, she was the bitch. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but she know what I mean if she jumped back into that energy when she was in that movie. You know what I'm saying? So real shit. So boom, you in her character now. So that's the moon. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for the donation, Jeremy Ross. So that's the motherfucking moon. And then for the most part, they use Mercury and Mars. You know what I'm saying? They gave us all time to think about all the bullshit all these characters with the moon went through. I love that movie. You better believe that. When y'all start bringing up movies, y'all make me want to do a part 2 right now. For real. I looked like she rolled out thugging at the end, motherfucking Queen Latifah. They shot that motherfucking fuck up. She ain't get no fuck. She went out like me. You better believe it. You better believe it. All right, now look, also, Mercury. Mercury is talk shows, all forms of talk shows. It's under the Mercury energy, right? Thoth, Hermes, Boots, the motherfucking Loki. So all Mercury energies, the talk shows, reality shows, suspense shows, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? We'll be coming for you. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, that's Mercury all day. You gotta think about what you gonna do before you commit a crime, bitch. Real shit, watch this show, bitch, so you can see how we get your ass. These cops gonna be playing. The motherfucking talk show, that's Mercury. Talk shows, reality shows, motherfucking suspense, sci-fi shows, science, you know what I'm saying? So if you're a person who got like a lot of Mercury alignments, or you got a lot of Gemini in your chart, a lot of Virgo in your chart, yeah, you stay up all night watching sci-fi and the science channels, yep, the suspense shows, yep, and cops, yep, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when the God for you? Yeah, motherfucker, the health channel. Oh, yeah, you be on that shit, the learning channel. All that shit. All that shit. You better believe it. Yo, ask him, watch some TV, some talk shows, or some motherfuckers, some judge shows, the divorce court. Yeah, all that shit. I watch that shit too. You better believe all that shit. Shout out to Judge Tolan. You better believe it. Jerry Springer, you know what I'm saying? Even though his monkey ass in Aquarius, all that goddamn shit, that ain't nothing but Mercury, ain't nothing but nonsense, and people communicating on goddamn stage about nonsense. You better believe it. Now let's check this out, right? Venus, romance. So that's romance, third wheel, advertisements, previews, commercials, all that is Venus to entice you, something sweet, something to get indulged in, something to attract you, something to fall in love with. Hey, if you like this, we recommend you this. Shout out to Marina and Stephanie. Look, your goddamn recommendation screen on your YouTube if you're on a computer, right? That's motherfucking Venus. You know what I'm saying? Trying to entice you to something else. Before you know it, you'll get lost. Venus always lead people into lostness, whether it's love, logic, lacnitude, you know what I'm saying? Because you will get too lost into logic, and then you will love logic. Now you got love attached to it. You get lost. You know what I'm saying? Same thing that you love to be destroy you. Logic, law, linguistics, language, levitation, lies, ladders, like the ladder scale, motherfucker, all kind of shit. Lizards, linguistics, I think I said that. All kind of shit tied to that L. L gets you twisted up because L is another form of light. They made y'all think it's the spirit. So spirit always get tangled or twisted in its own bullshit. The shit it creates. The minds, the masculine and feminine Adam and Eve, and then the body it bends itself on into and it created this by bending in on itself too much and shit like that. And then it think it's this now and shit. Double lostness. You know what I'm saying? Now it's all tied in a fucking knot without even realizing, bitch, you ain't no knot. You ain't in no knot. You ain't no thing. You ain't get out of that shit, bitch. You ain't gotta be in that mental confusion. You a fucking grand spirit. Grand God, goddess spirit in this motherfucker. Goddamn it, these shits ain't you. Care how deep invested you get into that shit. Thank you so much for the donation, Ken 2234. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Now, motherfucker, Mars. Mars is thrillers, actions, sports movies, and shit like that. That's Mars. You know what I'm saying? Now, motherfucking Jupiter. Jupiter, spiritual, adventure, explore, travel shows and movies and things of that nature. Things that's dealing with exploring in some way, shape, or form, whether mentally, emotionally, or physically. Saturn, documentaries Any documentary. I don't care what the documentary about. It's sat if it's in a documentary fashion, it's Saturn based because you have to organize and construct footage and put it together and narrate it and put it narrative it and all of that is organized and all of that is Saturn. I don't care. I don't care what you add to it from the sun all the way through Jupiter. If it's a documentary, it's Saturn. You know what I'm saying? History books and shows like that. Now Uranus, other So anything that's an other, like different, you know what I'm saying? So like things that's just like weird ass movies and weird ass shit, like jackass shows like that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking bestiality, whatever the fuck y'all call that shit. People who be watching shit that have sex with animals and shit like that. Beasticology, whatever the fuck y'all call that shit. That's Uranus type shit. The movie Prometheus. You know what I'm saying? The movie Alien. You know what I'm saying? With Sigourney Weaver. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. All that is Uranus type shit. That's Uranus. That's Uranus and shit like that. Any movie about dinosaurs. Any movie about dinosaurs. That's Uranus. You know what I'm saying? Neptune, right? Neptune yeah. This took over the world. This took over when Walt Disney and Shakespeare and them started using Mason symbolism and shit like that to get initiated and shit. Neptunian energy took over the world. These kind of movies and shows took over the world. Fantasy, dream, cartoon, or delusion. So that anytime they can use Neptune, it's a win. And that's what I'm gonna say for part 2. How they be putting certain witchcraft in these certain. That's getting deep into the Matrix and shit like that. And all these kind of movies and CGIs and shit like that, and Superman and all that kind of shit. But for the most part, fantasy, dream, cartoon, and delusion. That's like 90% of the movies right now. All movies kind of we watch right now is Neptune based, and they just add the other shit. That's why it's no more good video games anymore. That's why it's no longer good movies anymore. Because they forgot the foundation. They forgot to make movies based on the virtues of just the sun, feel-good movies, or just the moon. You know what I'm saying? Where we can actually get connected with characters, or just Mercury. You know what I'm saying? It leaves us thinking in some way, shape, or form. All movies that's based on Neptune now, everything has to do with an illusion, an agenda, vaccine, viruses, mutation. Like everything got something to do with Marvel Comics. Everything got something to do with over exaggerating something to the point that they trying to create an unbelievable world so they can do this Surge Monads type shit and Project Blu-ray in the goddamn sky, and your fucking Blu-ray DVDs playing in your goddamn local sky if you buy a satellite or some shit, like some dumbass shit they getting ready to do, but they gonna practice it on y'all first. AKA Jesus gonna be a hologram or some shit. Now, for the most part, here's the thing, right? Pluto.